Hello there. Good day once again, all over the world. Wherever you are hearing my voice again, you are welcome to our today's broadcast. It's another weekend, and today we'll be looking at this topic captioned Human Farming is Evil. And you will be listening to the voice of the TBC Royal Ambassador. And this is Olakunle Johnson from Nigeria. Like I said earlier on, we'll be looking at a topic human farming is evil. Human farming is evil. By and by, we'll get to understand this very topic as we go into the broadcast. There are many today of the allies that are engaging in human farming, tormenting the poor, suppressing and oppressing the poor through this very topic, human farming. Without wasting time, like us to share this very screen now in order for us to understand better as organized by the admin. Okay, we're looking at human farming is evil. There is a documentary there which you can play if you get the chance to read the blog from the TBC, the billioncoin.info. This very video makes deep for many that might be watching it. It is also specially or specifically identifies the evil perpetrated against the American people. Yet, this evil is worldwide, and every country is guilty of human farming. Don't confuse human farming with human trafficking, which is also evil. Human farming is what government do in the name of the law. There is a wide difference between human farming and human trafficking. Human trafficking is moving human being from one country to another, from one location to another, in order to use them for slavery or whatsoever. But human farming is always engaged by the government, particularly in America. And not only in America, this evil is perpetrated worldwide, even in our country, wherever you are listening to me now. The people of this earth have been enslaved, and the farmers have cleverly convinced their livestock, you and I, as the livestock, in this very context, that we are free. But wake up, people, human farming is not freedom. Human farming is evil. If you want freedom, then as an individual, you must stand up for freedom. TBC, through its membership agreement, allows you the opportunity to found your own freedom. By uniting with others globally that want to found their own freedom too. Like I said, human farming is evil, and human farming is not freedom as the government may want us to believe. When 1% of the global population have more wealth than the other 99 of the people globally combined, as is the case now. In 2016, it allows this evil the strength to do anything it wishes to do without any real resistance. And we must know that any evil left unchecked always results in death. And you have been marked to die a horrible and unnatural death at the hands of this monstrous evil. Are you as dumb as a cattle? Are you going to be led without any resistance to your own destructions? Has the current system blinded you from seeing the truth for your sake? I hope not. Like in our previous broadcast, where we observed that silence means consent to continue as a slave. You need to fight for your own destiny. Our destinies are in our hands. So you need to decide whether you are here on this earth to fulfill destiny, or you allow the government, the elites, to continue to use you as slave, farming you as livestock, determining how you grow, whether fat or lean. And in fact, sometimes you may be treated like sheep, like goat, like ram, whose life terminates at the discretion of the farmer. The choice when you wake up, they determine how long you stay up to labor and how long you need to relax and how much you earn, which in most of the time is not commensurate to the effort you put in. They determine whether to pay you or not, whether to increase your salary or not, in the name of scarcity, which is always a made believe statement. We had some times ago the word economic crunch the world over, economic meltdown the world over, inclusive of Nigeria here. And alas, after some times, we were convinced that we are now out of economic recession. Yet, the prices of goods kept going up, and the government is convincing the people that the nation is out of economic recession, out of economic meltdown. But there is no reflection in the life of the populace, no reflection of it in the life of the residents in the country. So many children have dropped out of school because their parents couldn't pay their school fee. Many children are dying because of their parents' inability to pay hospital bills. Many are dying because they don't have access to good food. Why? Because of human famine that has subjected their parents or subjected many to a hard life, a life of hardship. It is high time we rise up against all this monstrous evil. We are not going to be dumb as a cattle. We are not going to allow ourselves to be led without a resistance to our own destruction. When you know the truth sets you free. There is a better way for humanity to go. As it has been said, know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Seek the truth, and surely you shall find it. And I'd like you to understand that today you are hearing the word of truth. You are hearing the right word now. And the word of God says, I lay before you life and death. If you like, you may want to choose life. Help your fellow man to also know the truth. As a TBian, you are permitted to announce, to broadcast, to tell others about the TBC that is out to rescue the world, the whole humanity, from this made-believe hardship, to get people into the mainstream of wealth. Please understand that the 99% outnumber the 1%, and that is our power. We can peacefully unite without enticing violence. Violence never serves the 99%. It only serves the 1%. What are we talking about here? You are just like listening right now to this live broadcast, or you are just tuning into this live broadcast. It has been established that the elite, the rich in the world globally, are just the 1%. And the 99% group, which I and you belong to, are the poor, which is being referred to here as a livestock. So, ladies and gentlemen, listening to me, our number outnumber them, and that is our power. And therefore, we can rise up. We can peacefully unite together and get ourselves out of their clutch. The ultimate answer to our dilemma is love. 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 And God Himself is love. We must do a better job at loving one another. We must do a better job at loving one another. Within love, you cannot find doubt. You will not find fear. In love, you will not hate. When humanity gravitates towards love, it will shelter the homeless. It will feed the hungry. Why love? If we love one another, we will not doubt. If we could love ourselves, have compassion for one another, that enough is enough of this enslavement. Enough is enough of this wretched life. Enough is enough of living in poverty. We will not entertain any doubt that this TBC is out to rescue humanity out of poverty. We will not fear what will come of it tomorrow. We will not hate one another. And so if I and you can decide to love, we will shelter the homeless. We will decide to feed the hungry. And then we will also clothe the naked. The attitude of love will free the captive from bondage. If we love, we will try as much as possible to free the captive from bondage, just like Jesus Christ did. The Bible says He went about doing good, healing all that were oppressed of the devil, because He is love. So if we have love in us, we love humanity, then we are the set of people that God is out to bless. Hear me well. Wealth has a purpose. Wealth should be used to lift all humanity out of the mystery it has only known. You do have the right to make an agreement, regardless of what country you are from. You were born with the right to make agreement. We must know this. You have the right to your choice. You have the right to agree on what you want to come out of you. Your journey within the TBC community starts out with an agreement. The membership agreement of the TBC will lead you to great wealth. We must know this. Regardless of where you are coming from or the country you belong to, you have the right to an agreement. And now, the membership agreement has the power to make you wealthy. And you must know that this membership agreement of the TBC will lead you to a great wealth. Some of you will become billionaires. Can somebody say amen to that? I will become a billionaire. And many of you will become millionaires. While the price of TBC goes up effortlessly by design. Your ability to sell TBC coins will require an effort from you. Buying TBC coin is the easy part of your personal wealth creation within this special community. You must possess a firm will to stand up for the current price of TBC along its journey until each TBC coin is worth €1 billion. Collectively, this community can spread wealth virally throughout the entire world until its membership exceeds 1 billion members. At that point, humanity can be freed from the shackles of human famine. Humanity can completely mature into a state of universal prosperity and abundance. This is as it should be. We were not meant to live in bondage. Hear me well and hear me good. God did not create us to be in bondage. It is the devil that wants us to be in bondage. That is why it says, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And thank God you are listening to the truth this minute. We are not created to be in bondage. We're created to be free. And we're not created to suffer in poverty, in penury. We're created to live a life of abundance, to enjoy wealth and prosperity. You must know that. Each of us has a unique purpose and have each been given these gifts needed to fulfill that purpose. Participation within the TBC community is not forced. It is by invitation only. It only takes an invitation, not by force, not by compulsion, but by choice. Yet, through active participation within the TBC community, we will each learn better how to love one another until there are no more poor and hungry among us. This is our mission. The TBC coins are simply a tool to teach us how to treat one another in a much better way. Disbelief and fear are the main things that hold you back from a world that is filled with joy and happiness. Practice being strong. Show everyone that comes in contact with you, love, and your reward will be a meaningful life. It may not be easy to take this journey, but I promise you, it will be worth it. Thanks for listening one more time. Your decision today to live a meaningful life will count. But we must eschew the life of fear, the life of hatred, and embrace an attitude of love. And you will show love to those around you by letting them know that they are not free now, but they have the right to choose the path of freedom. They have the right to choose to live a life of freedom. They need to come on board this train as the train of the TBC is moving now. I'd like to congratulate you tonight for listening to our today's broadcast. And I believe that we've been able to gain one or two things from our broadcast today. Choose correctly to remain here on this platform. Invite others via the spirit of love so that we can grow this community, so that we'll be able to resist the oppression of the elect. And then via that, all of us will share the wealth of the world together. And then we'll be able to help others and get them out of penury, out of poverty, out of hardship, out of shame, out of homelessness, and out of joblessness. Thank you one more time for listening to our broadcast today. And this is from your TBC Royal Ambassador. Thanks for listening. I love you. See you at the top. Congratulations. Bye.